Okay, let's go to the camp. Now, what do we have to do? Okay, there are some side quests available. We can do some side quests. Let me see.
Cole said it was an army of action. What happened to his purpose? Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised all yours? Come again. I may have more for you.
Thank you. What do you need?
She can't keep this up much longer. Glory to Greek. There you are. I'm not a moment too soon. What's happened? Tyra's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of our latest patient, she's refused to stop even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. She hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, you talk to her. Order her to have chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best visitor before too long.
I can at least try.
Better than to order Talia to do anything. But I'll speak to her. Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Prioritize the quest. Speak with Talia.
I'll tell you. Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwan. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing. Just tell me what you need. There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norway, near Robert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. And make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Better not. Haslia metalling for SI. Okay, where is that metalling? Here. Okay. Ethel is here also. So we only have Torgal with us. Okay, have to go up from here. Then over there. Clear view.
How's your back? Talia looks like she's about to collapse. Is this what you needed? Yes, he is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient anesthesia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. Single dose drives even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be the gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, my dear. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Gaia. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive.
See that he's properly laid to rest.
Okay.
The man who helped today was my mentor back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents. To treat the wounded was my gift, but in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physical's art, that is,
An art we would be lost without.
tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world, a respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And the kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken.
Oh, true arcade. You got me there, man. You got me there.
We will.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
I promise.
How are you?
I hope so.
Scary jump scare. Tears of Mercy. This quest we have completed. Now for the next quest. Let me see. Easy but good. I saw you on this pub into because for this cannot. Yep, I just got on this time. Yesterday I was also on the same time. Yeah, because I think this is the I find this time is okay for me to get on because I have done everything for my day and now I can just play the game and stream. I saw you were on at the end of the stream. Yesterday also I was on, but yesterday my stream got crashed. I don't know what went wrong with OBS. It's just turned off my stream and then I had to restart the stream, but I didn't stream for much longer than I streamed only for 20 minutes and I went off.
The Lazarus had gone.
So I think it's pretty early morning for you now. I think like you're preparing for the kids to send them to school. We have to talk to this guy over there.
Alright, Clive.
At any rate, I need to
Blackpool
finish
told me you
getting
helped
kids
him out
ready for
again.
school breakup,
Half of
else
that.
I will be left at
Speaking of which,
18 at the moment. Sure, man. I
actually a
appreciate the
bit,
lurk. I appreciate the, and I can
worried about
understand,
it.
man, how
And you want my
sometimes it's
advice.
hard to
Right, so.
take care for the kids and all. I hope
sent
you have a
this
good
push
day.
dog while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
Also, just heads up, I did a clip of the scare as I'm trying to show a couple of people who later than you. I had a clip of the scare as I'm trying to show a couple of people it who will stream later than you. Ah, okay.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. You've got better things to do with your time. That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Do you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't a ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. Sometimes it helps to talk about them. And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. It'll get you off my back. That ring he flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together back in the day. You've never mentioned him before. Why would I? I ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastards improved, though. What I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed. So what? You're an armourer, not a jeweller. I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armour keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Sultan. Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret. I doubt he'd be too happy to see me. Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armoured. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, you need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right.
It's not like you'll be going alone.
Right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Glavosht, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravosh, eh? That rings a bell. They're not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravosh as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
I will see you there.
If it's
No,
knowledge you
before
seek.
Jasant. Okay. Where is Jasant here? Do you have something new for me?
Welcome, welcome.
Not
Go
strong
safely.
enough, sorry. Then it is over here. And this is the right way to get to there.
The free cities on the sea.
The gilded path. We are on the right track here. Run. It's called Chocobo. And Bruce.
Come on.
I don't want to fight with you guys. Why couldn't I use this obelisks to faster over here? Oh, this was not activated. So
You deserve a rest.
How do we? Okay, I talk to this guy, then we can go
Get down
inside.
already.
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. I thought I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. You changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. Not good enough for you.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravosh. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. And if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate
challenge is, how are we going to earn our keep? Shut your hole.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Butter. Butter, damn it. Those miserable things wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Gate's closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What do you say?
He's travelled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gate.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck, we're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. Neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Oh, we are going then, we are going, we are not coming back yet. Then we speak with Blackthorn and we can leave. Why do we have to be here?
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Yep.
As a personal favour to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
Maybe no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Ravos, Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who share out a few hundred blades, reap the profit and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. Bit by bit, people started taking sides. It would have torn Dravos in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a bad chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravos prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last.
Okay.
Clive. Dravos won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this Be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will stand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, man.
Okay. So we have to see a little salamander in fields of Korava. Let's do this one. This guy.
This one. Nice try.
We did it.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Over here!
Too slow.
This one.
decent set of bellows. Mistakes.
I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louts to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Sometime
Well, I'll
later.
be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Travelhurst is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is almost a godsend. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
It calls cinders. After you left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there is my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for steel. Our secret for yours. Unfair. I was envied Blackthorn. If the dad became chief, I spent every spare perpetrator, rejected bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the end will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. Man Travelhurst needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say? Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet though, so why don't you head off with us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
Alright. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, you didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see eye nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Big old cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I can never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on nail, you and the curse breakers are trusting in your lives. There's no greater honour for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent a sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Haven't got the heart to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. That's good enough for me.
Okay, we have done with this quest. Oro recipe unlocked. Okay, Oro. So, can we make something from her?
So what do I owe the honour?
Review
So it would
support.
be.
We cannot. Okay, I can't make anything. Okay, let's go to another quest. That's over there.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tones aplenty to guide you in your search.
Paul said it was an army of Akasha. What will happen to me and the others?
Now what do you need to do?
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigo all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
No, indeed.
That was it. Talks to Joshua if he has taken the medicine or not. So where is Joshua? Joshua. Okay, not there.
flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the morganbeards with morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a morble vine to a morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumoured to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Oh, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Use the humper to locate the extraordinary mob. Oh no, not this quest. Because I can't find these beasts. Iron works.
Proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Could we catch them?
The Iron Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Right. What do you know of Barnabas Star?
Nothing. I don't know anything.
Only what the bards sing. He sailed to Ash from southern lands. It was his mastery of the blade which won him a throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over our last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must. The light! I thought this core was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come. said that ship was fast!
You heard the captain? You heard the captain?
Hey, Ellie Cat. Okay, it's about time to get ready. Striking dummy, let's go. Striking dummy, how are you doing, striking dummy?
Clive?
How are you? How are you, man? How are you? Didn't he die?
But I thought he was
He was dead.
confounded. And it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Creation of all, what does that mean? What is that supposed to mean?
Phoenix is fiery fond of it. Have you no normal enemies? Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rossfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the executioner. Those are my words. No matter, it will roll all the same. Wait! You plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Okay, my friends. There's no blood in the bronze.
You can use this one. Buy me some time, okay? We are doing good, we are doing good. How are you doing, striking dummy? How are you, man? Just trying to complete this game. I hope we can complete it today. I hope we can complete this one. Because there are so many other games that I want to try and to play. I'm stuck with this one for now. Let me see. This one, okay, this one. Yep, there. Now what can we do? I'm doing good. Striking game, I'm doing good. Let's go TLC check-ins. How everybody's doing. Team LC checking, Team Big 2, let's go. Let's get consistent. Mellow. Welcome to the stream, Mellow. Unview Kitsune, red team, let's go first time chatters. I hope everyone is having a good day and everyone is okay, let me see what happened here. Bullet fam, yep. Okay, that jump. Can he make it? Okay, with one hand. Hey, Akilpan, how are you doing, Akilpan? KFC check-in, pizza party check-in, let's go. Taxman is in the building. Taxman is here to collect the tax. Are you here to collect the tax? We can check today. Yep, I fixed the issue. I turned off the verified chat. I don't know how it got turned on. I have no idea about that one, but I finally fixed the issue. Gamer mom Nico, let's go. Raiders are in the building. There we go. Raiders are there. Blitz, thanks for checking from the Blitz as well. Killpan. Let's go. Thanks for the follow as well, Akira Anbu Kitsune. Yo, that emote is skilled.
What do you want?
Red army is there. Red army. Angle spare. TLC check-in. Let's go.
That's quite a mess.
Nady X, how you doing, man?
And wholly
OG
unnecessary.
Sen is also here. Let's go. Medusa Revenge. Thanks for the check-in, OG Sen.
Thus, I would not see you damaged.
Hello, motherfucker. Lone Warhawk, thanks for the TLC check-in. I see Lily, thanks for the TLC check-in. How everybody is doing today? TLC check-in.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine. Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your
Teflon
father did when he set
Dome,
his
welcome to the
mind
stream. Thanks for the TLC check-in.
on the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a simple
Hype in
one
the chat. We
nonetheless.
vibing, chief, or at least I'm vibing.
Yet what you
Yep,
require
everyone is
a
vibing
crowd.
today. Everyone
I
is.
believe my old friend
We
Clive
all
will
vibing.
provide them.
We got some good vibes here. See everyone. The TLC fam is here.
I have many more
When
tales
TLC
of
fam is
adventures
here,
I
then
can
everyone
share.
is. Then there are
But I
good
cannot very
vibes.
well do that if
We
you're
all vibing then.
again.
Good luck, Uncle.
TLC red team.
Fair winds.
Angle Spear, TLC check-in. I think that's the second one from you. I think Angle
Joshua,
Spire. Is that the second TLC check-in? I'm not sure about
Do
that.
my best, Uncle.
Thank you for the follow, Teflon Dome.
farewell, my
Let's
nephews.
go.
When next you see me, it shall be with an
I love
army
this
at
game.
my
Have you
back.
played this game, Teflon Dome? Have you played this game?
Oh,
What do you think about this game? Tell me now. Tell me then. What do you think about this game? What are your thoughts? Give me your review. Give me your review. Give me your review. Thanks. Thanks for the follow, Psychnautical. Kitty TLC. Thanks for the check-in. Let's go. First time chatters. Just waking up. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You are just waking up, and here it's like midnight. Not midnight. It's like 11 p.m. What's up, man? Hi, fam. Check-in. Just showing support. I really appreciate, man. Psychnautical. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the check-in from Hi, fam. Dutch Red Nas. Let's go. Thanks for the check-in. Pizza Party check-in as well. Are you still streaming, Dutch? Or did you turn off the stream? Thanks for the Pizza Party check-in, Dutch. Hype, 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 hype. I thought he died. He didn't die. Sorry for the ads. I ended because it's 11 o'clock in the evening here. Yep, it's same. It's for me also. It's same like it's 11 o'clock in the evening. But I want to stream till 2 a.m. I'm going to stream. I'm going to stream till I finish this game. It's been too long with this game. Like there is so much to do in this game. So I will be streaming for like a couple of more hours. I think I can finish this game in a couple of more hours then. Dove Life, thank you for the TLC check-in. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, Legion. Legion first time chatters, let's go.
Maintain our current bearing north-northeast.
Ads, yes, sorry for the ads.
Wants to prevent her from circling around Ash in the south.
With these winds in
Good
those
evening
waters,
to you
it's
too,
taken forever
Legion.
and a
Good
fortnight to
evening.
reach Stonehenge.
How are you doing, man?
It knows what she's talking about, Clyde. And any
How
of
are
us
you
lot
today?
anyway. I see we do as she tells.
Mr. Noise, Mr. Noise, thanks for the Tuesday check-in, let's go. What's happening?
Look alive, boys! Go ahead! And keep those birdies suspended!
You feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations!
Okay, I got this one. This one is from the stream elements. They are timing out the. Okay, now I understand. I have to check something with the. Yep. I think that's from the stream elements. I have to check the settings from the stream elements. I think something I did from that. So I will have to figure that out. Like what's wrong with the stream elements. I did not know about that one. I will have to check that again out. Thanks for removing the timeout from striking them. Alicat, thanks for doing that.
Both to the same fate. Gets my every attempt to strike it from their hearts. Serves only to tighten its hold.
Trip gang, let's go. Thanks for the 20 check-in. Damn, look at this guy.
There is naught my blade cannot sever.
Trump the best. What's up, man? What's up? How are you doing, Trump the best? VLC check-in, let's go. How we doing today, man? How we doing?
On a board! Heads down, you brutes! Brace for impact!
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Time for some battle. Look at that guy. Look at this guy. He's after Joshua, I think. He wants to. But he was after Clive. Okay, now through the maelstrom. Okay, maelstrom. Wait, don't you guys over there? New enemies approaching. Okay, let them come over here. We got shield. Where is the mage? Where is that mage hiding? Why are you hiding there? Joy. This guy is here, Royal. Wait, there we go. He's dead? Why are you doing that? He's here, one is here, one is here. Okay, Shadow Reaper, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Look at this guy. Thanks for the raid as well, Shadow Reaper. He died? Okay, he's dead. What else can we do? Let me check. There are no enemies. I don't see any enemies over here. Let's move here. Get this 2 sharp things and then do you have to come here? Someone is sitting there. I think I have to keep up and hurry. Yep, I'm trying to hurry. Now what? Now what? Okay, these two are here fighting and let's do this. Yep, I'm trying to do this. Think Gibbon! Hey, popping in with the raid. Thanks for coming in with the raid team. I really appreciate, man. I'm at war, but I'm here. All good, man. All good. Yes. Name enemies. Where are they? How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3. Let them come over here. One of the player, one guy's big. Yep. Let's close it here. She is okay here. It's too dark, I can see. Who, me? Where is she? Where's mid? Thanks you Mello for using your channel points. I really appreciate it. Okay, that ship is broken.
Jill.
You came.
I had to come for Jill. We had to come for Jill. We can't leave her here.
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Can
Here I can.
She has to walk. She has to walk. She has to walk. Let's go. Ship is almost destroyed, Joshua. Mid is here. Okay, we were after Jill. Okay, not Mid.
Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
A horse with 6 legs.
Didn't understand.
16. We tried so hard to build these ships. We did so many quests for that and just... Will it work? Why the water is not coming down?
Thanks.
Doc, you probably won't finish the game if I finished it. Really? There's more left?
But
No, like if I play it like for 3 to 4 hours, so can I finish it or not? So like there's still more left. Like there is still a long part of the game is not started. Or what do you mean by that? Like I won't be able to finish the game for today. I have got time. Like I got like more. I can play for more 3 hours, I think.
Oh, I expect you will survive.
I'm not going to stream till it's I'm going to stream for like 2 hours.
Which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation, and thus has my master turned to my blade.
I look at my own playthrough on YouTube, and depending on how much I want you to probably about some.
And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake. Not if we remove the
I
cause of
look
this
at my
misery.
own playthrough on YouTube,
Not if we
and depending on
destroy
how much
the
I want
last
you
of the
to
mother
probably
crystals and restore
about.
balance to the world.
What, really? Still I have to play for 7 to 9 hours?
You truly think
What?
it's so simple? The blight is
Okay.
inevitable. Not even the Almighty
I thought this was
might
like the
stop
final
this
mission, because
endless
this
march.
he's the Ultima, he's the big bad
Your
guy in
efforts
this
will
one.
avail us naught.
So if we kill him, then there is like ending of the game. I streamed this entire game and I saw that I had 5 hours stream or 3 hours stream and 2 or 3 hours stream when I was at this part of the
Set your
game.
place with the Lord. Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice. Ever led astray
Yep,
by
yep, even I'm doing all the side quests as well. When I see any side quest around any map area or somewhere, so I'm doing that too before playing the main story. No, there is another part to this. Okay. Like I have played this game for like more than 20 hours now.
Get as far away as you can.
More than 20 hours and I still can't.
Trust me, Jill.
This is not over yet. There is another area. Okay, okay. Well then, good to know that. Not good to know. I don't know. Like I won't be able to finish this game today. Wait, can you put on this one? Ah, not this.
Since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my Lord will still find you.
Also, there is some new hunt enemies too. The game is roughly about yeah, the enemies that you have to hunt. I can't find all of those enemies. I don't know why. Like I have searched the places, but I cannot find those enemies. He's not even taking any damage. Okay, let me try. Stream elements. I will take away the modes from. Great. I will take away that. How do you take away the mode from stream element? Stream element is doing some stupid things now. How do you remove the mod? I will have to remove the mod from stream, then we can fix it. Legion, sorry for that, man. If you're trying to 100%, you need 80 hours without DLC. God, 80 hours. No, I'm not trying to do this game 100%. No, I'm not trying to do that. That's too tough. I think this combat will take like 15 to 20 minutes to kill this. Stream element has to just go now. Yeah, just didn't want you to think you were control. So I thought I was just point of interest. Yeah, man. What is he trying to do? Crash Bandicoot is your favorite game of all time. I think that's my one of the favorite game as well. When I was a kid, I used to play the shit out of that game, Crash Bandicoot, because that game was so good for me. Crash Bandicoot 1, Crash Bandicoot 2, 3. I loved those games. I think I will try to stream. There is a new Crash Bandicoot 4, right? I might try to stream that one. Even Nightbot is laughing at stream elements.
From your purpose. And what is my purpose? Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the creator.
You mean I'm doing not enough damage? I'm weak. When I beat this game, I was level 46. Yep, I think I would be level 46 as well when I beat the game, because right now I'm at level 36, I think. So if you're saying there's still 79 hours gameplay left, story left, so I might be able to achieve that level as well. But we will see.
It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice. What are you saying? What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose, which is to feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
Okay.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic? Not turn, ethos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation. And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods. With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
Okay, now.
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Yes, I did. Like, you're still pretty far away. Unless you stream all day, probably won't be the game today. I got like 46. 10 months I got preferred DLC, and I did everything in the base game except grade 50. Okay, still far away. Okay. Jill, what are you doing, Jill?
Don't look back!
I think then it will take me around more. I think it will take me around like maybe 3 more streams, I think, to complete this game. I think level 50 is the maximum level in the game, right?
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. We made it, Jim.
And after DLC we have level 60.
We need only wait till dawn.
Probably about 3 streams maybe. Yeah, I think so.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me.
3 streams more, I think, then it will be finished.
Maybe
But
there
let's
really
see
is
how
nothing
far
else
can I
for
go
it but to
today.
Give yourself to his master.
And yeah, the thing is that there is like so much dialogue scenes, there is like 2 big cut scenes.
Do that.
Even when I'm doing the side quests,
Clive, I know
like
you'd
one of the
never
side
do
quests
that.
like took me 10 minutes. And I did nothing in that side quest. I was just one of the side quests. I was just talking with every NPC. So just going to that NPC and talk to that another NPC, and it took me like 10 minutes because they were like talking off. They were like talking and talking.
And he's died by some of the flames.
50 is the max unless you count the new game plus. So with the new game plus, it reaches to 60 or
Do you though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people
yeah,
you've
that's why
saved.
there's a lot of cutscenes. Yeah,
It doesn't matter how or
but
why
it's
the
like
human was
it's
grounded.
also good in some way that they are trying to build the character of everyone, like the character development.
Chosen
I
to
mean,
use it for good.
like so people can understand their character in a better way, so they can learn more about
Used it to kill.
these characters. So that's why. But sometimes it's boring to listen to all the things that they are saying. And you have a lot of talking NPC, which is yeah. So many NPCs are talking and
Still
talking.
that same
That's why you
desire.
still got a long way to go. There's going to be a lot more side quests before the end of the game.
Always so much
Okay,
to
then I think
say.
I will be able to reach level 46, but I will try to reach level 50 if I can.
Because you
But then
failed
I have to
all
beat
of
all
us.
of those beasts that from the
You're
hunt.
saving most of all.
I have to search all of those beasts, then I can reach level 50, I think.
You, Clive.
Because
You.
finding those beasts is
You never
It's so
once
hard.
took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think it might be beyond saving.
is there the thing that you can skip
It's
this
people
or like
saving.
you can't even skip
Guided they want to be
you
saved.
can't skip the same.
You fight to
Those side quests
survive.
will end all their stories on those side quests. You'll still have
You
story
survive so that you
resolution.
may protect those you
Hmm.
love.
Yeah, even the main NPCs
What
like
you do,
the
you've
Canon,
always done.
Mid, Otto, they all have their
I know
own
you
side
wasn't
quests.
perfect.
They all have their own story. But
I'm going to help
there's
you
some of the beasts are really hard.
to give you what you need to
Really?
protect us all.
Just be ready. Okay. But but the first thing is that I have to find those beasts. If I can find them, then I think I can beat them. I will try. I will try to. If I can find them. If not, then if not.
If this is what you want, then
I will just. I will. When the main story is done, side quests are done. Then I'm done too with this game. Yeah, auto story will resolve it, Jane, but you don't have to access to it. Yep. Right now, I don't have access to all of the story.
I've got to know. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow. I see now that they are all a part of me.
And I think there is like more story uh, related to Joshua. I think they still have more story left for Joshua that I haven't seen. I want to know the backstory of Joshua, like after when we start the game. So Ifrit, the monster from Clive, that he will kill Joshua's phoenix, but then how Joshua survived and how Joshua got to that point. You won't get them until later, most likely near the end of the game before the final boss.
Pledge my life to those I
Okay.
love. And I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill,
Jin Joshua also has a final quest of the
we'll
game.
find a way
Nice, nice.
to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
Now you see how long this cutscene is. You see how much they are talking now.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
Ads. I know ads are coming. Ads.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring so much joy.
Okay.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find her. Ash will have to wait.
Okay. The promise. I got the new trophy now. I think so we are here now. So we have to go back to the hideaway. Hideaway. Okay.
Mead says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But it's tall, and then it's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
So your uncle isn't with you?
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Mandalore. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
I'm sure that's wise. Last I heard, Ash was still overrun with a classic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. Worked out a few plans and stop what's coming. Still, be bad. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the narrow. The power of ice. Climb is claiming the portion of icon Shiva's essence. Okay, so we got the power of ice, power of Jill.
Jesus, Joshua. Assuming Tony will allow it.
A new quest is available nearby, okay.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Nameless slum, okay.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
Make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings. Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course. And Hidaya.
So I'm leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes, it's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Valdemar.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Okay, so I will take a little break and I will be back in 5 minutes. So I'll be back in 5. So we can do first. Let me check. Okay. Yeah, two of the samples are here, but we can check this one out. Okay, he got something for us. August.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Travos. Blackthorn's old hall. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. So get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Travers.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
And then
Might be a
I
stranger,
will
eh?
look at the list later. Wait. Rendezvous with August in Trans. Okay, to go back to Transart. Here. Wow, there are so many side quests now. Very much sure.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
I have some
What do you
things for
have,
sale.
ma'am? Okay, she got this. No. No.
May we meet
don't
again?
need that. Hey, August.
Clive! You're here!
With the Akashic.
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris' scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. Swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Pravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate, who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Not enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see. That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chieftain to the two of us. He left it to me, the best blacksmith in Travost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me. So you're wasting half of mine instead. You're what Travels needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to. What you had to do was your duty. Even if it meant we all starved.
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway. Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I should have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, ammo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off. You, ready for the off then?
Yes.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
I don't have any more
Right,
time
right.
to stream this game.
Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackford, you and Sultan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming. I'm going out there. Start working the gates as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. I promise.
You better be right.
Take good care of Travers till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Okay.
Alright. Which one of you's first?
What am I missing? Come on. Let's go. Are we done? One more enemy. Okay.
Nice try. Is that it?
It has to be. What?
Apparently not.
Come on. What is that thing?
Not getting past me.
Rip.
The question is,
Pieces.
did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. But you do know, all will come in time.
In time, yeah. We can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Travelers won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of Eddie the Flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing out all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right? Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defences.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you turned up when Dravosh needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
suppose.
That podcast. Let's go. 3 yo. What's good? I'm good. I'm good. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Because it's easy and turns
How are you
profit.
today?
It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has so much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravost what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even land those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again. That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down. Fair enough. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we? I like that. Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah? Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped. Sid, I've got something for you.
Is the brick cracked anvil from Sultan?
This is-
Okay.
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I want mine to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations. Now hold on, Sultan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either. Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravost in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge. You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Sultan came back to the hideaway, would you? He's more than welcome, as long as he can keep our secret. Right. Sultan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Hey Jeff Phoenix, stop posting the links.
The man himself. We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you. It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. Do you remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old song down here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving. A team effort led by the greatest sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Sultan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravelist. We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
It's complete. Level up 38, 39, level 39. Counter entries be unlocked. Okay.
I never thought me and Sultan would ever, if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. What's your... Not best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
This one. Okay. This I can talks to.
That it?
Wait, what?
What do I owe you?
900 damage? What? See, this is Okay. After this happens here. What?
Don't tell me Stu's awfully these days.
Okay, let me check. Hey, Crimson Panjara, how's it going? How are you, Crimson Panjara? Crimson Panjara, can you do the
Covered in nicks at once.
Discord check-in so that I can know that from which Discord server are you from, so that I can tag you in that Discord? Two. Okay. Also you are also from TLC check-ins, and also from that I think that's from TLC. Okay, doing well. It's a good day. I'm glad to know that you're doing well. So what do you think about this game? Have you played this game, Crimson Panjara? What do you think about this game? Hype fam, okay. Thanks for checking from Hype fam as well.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Yeah, I'm in TLC and Hype fam. Okay, that's good. That's really good.
A high cardinal.
That's what I heard.
Was that shouting I heard from the barrack?
I have not played this game, but all Fantasy are pretty fun. Yep,
You're just gonna fall into line.
there are so many Final Fantasy games, and some of them are really fun to play, and the new ones are good too.
What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal.
So, like, which Final Fantasy games have you played? Have you played the old ones, OG Final Fantasy games?
Not that any of those things
Or have you played the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Have you played that one?
Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want
I know
from Northreach?
most of the people have not
To
played this one.
transform it into a military
Or do you play,
stronghold. The foundation
there
upon
is
which
one
to build a new Sanbreque
MMORPG?
is secured this
That's
unbroken
online game,
empire
online
of
Final
Sanbreque.
Fantasy game. That's
With
Final Fantasy
promises that they
15,
shall
I
be
think.
afforded the
It's
respect they
it's
deserve
completely
in the
online.
empire,
15 or 14? I'm
built on
not sure.
confiscated property of the people.
You would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under
I
attack, it
played
was
1
him
and
assaulted by the
2
land.
and have watched people play 7, 9 and 10. Okay, that's great.
By speaking out against one of
Ads
the most
are
powerful men in
green.
Sanbreque, a man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. Now, any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life, but given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Feastable when it serves only to elevate others.
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf for your services to Northreach? You have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can
I'll see
do.
what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Speak with Duke of Oriflamme in the garrison.
Remembrance
Okay.
ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
He's not only controls the garrison.
Where is
Look
that
that he
guy?
has a meter in the time.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be alright. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government, one whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary, so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. You wouldn't have to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Speak with those people outside the wall, okay?
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Courage. Right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted to run out of town, I was straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Half of what comes in is barely fit for pressing, let alone eating.
Fell anything today?
As much as you.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it he'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Do you see
anything you like. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice.
The garrison salvaged what they could from war.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. Infringe his name and his chains, give him the right to empty our purses. He's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Do you think he was the only one who saw it? And you're just going to fall into it?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't come one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants, it's the whole of Northreach. We already have a leader in the Dane. One at a time now. Is enough for...
You're the one who's talking to his eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dane, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Okay.
What's it mean? What embarrassing me.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Speak with Philip.
Gates give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning. They're staying put for now.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
To tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they can tear Northreach apart.
She's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Clive, how did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
sadly His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions. Perhaps to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sandbreck, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realise what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. With you to lead us, my lady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, my lady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
What's happened? Can't engage in the right old panic. You see. Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Speak with Eloise.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. I've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Their prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. We were so close.
El, what's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. Who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. Well, she said herself she still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar then. Better not keep Eloise waiting. I hear the problem. Found to. I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
So this is the end of the road for us.
When are they going to let us through?
No use calling Ambrosia now. Good girl. Faster. You deserve a rest. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him, therefore.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, with any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knackers yard, and treat them like kings. As long as they pay.
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. The only others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
You just have to pre-mix it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me. Ready, go? Where are you, Theo? These creatures won't return. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
think it might be a little too late.
Hey,
For that.
Kenji, oh sick, thanks for the raid, let's
There are all
go.
no. There's only so much ether a man can take.
I hope
and
you
that
have
Drake
had a good
just
stream.
wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I
You were
could
playing Mortal Kombat 1, how's the game? Were you playing online or were you completing the story? Or just playing with friends?
Theodore. Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore. Wait. Goodbye. Oh.
Theo! Theo!
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. I never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much
much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to? I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number and work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey has been conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
The village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost ring. Come on. All right. Thanks, Cal.
So story playing.
Hey, look happy. Let's try. Peace at last. Be safe.
turned out more. A little more simpler than he knew.
Everything's back the way it was.
Fresh soup. From the Canva caravan. Like not seen before.
Take that, you naughty thing!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
You are not. Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention, and they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's easy. One of them swings a
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like you have some competition.
Caravan.
Mustard
Like
and
not
mandrake,
seen
saffron
before.
and sage.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Coslis by now.
I did.
Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits, and he said that he might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together. We must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver, just out there across the dunes.
Leave it with me. Must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on, then, Toggle.
That's him. The one who killed Doc. Fingers. Take his head off.
To know.
Sid, where are you? I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimel.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimel. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. When Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave. Fuck. I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. news. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe. Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a downright born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try. And that is all I can ask of you.
Why do they always have to make such a
You all along. Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumours that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be man now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalamil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk had made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right. I assume the situation is hopeless? Yes. But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end. You'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor,
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. yourself be true. That was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalamil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lupor. You're the only one who's ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
We would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this, but it seems you had me fooled as well. Later. Forget it. Do what you will. Are you sure you're making the right choice, Lupor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. But where are my manners? Here. Reward for clearing out that bandit camp.
Hey, outfit arcade,
Right
such a
then. I have nothing to
wait.
do. If there's anything
Let's
I can
go.
do, anything, I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
We were playing Iris Online. Okay. I haven't heard about this game. What game is that?
The bastard's been like
Me, the jump scare.
Sounds like something's happening in somewhere.
It's an RPG from around 14 years ago. I have recently gotten back into it. Okay, that's a very old RPG. It must be like World of Warcraft. Is it kind of that or MMORPG, World of Warcraft?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
At this moment. We got rid of this guys, we killed this one. Wait, but I can't find some of these beasts.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. You earned this. All done?
Thank you for the follow, the Patty Massacre.
I still say we're confident. Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
It's more of a relaxed one. There is dailies, monsters, dungeon, replays that I played it originally and off and on for a while.
Go on.
As
Yeah,
soon as
it's
the
good to
Enterprise is
know.
ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine.
So like they are still
I'm
updating
probably
the
one that
game.
won't seem a shit
Like
bunch of
there are
shit splinters.
regular updates for
If
the
it were
game.
that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
And tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters. All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Thorn, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around.
Yes, and no, the original creator is gone. You know, there's a few places that did the game and it has the original developers. I lost Scrubs originally, but there was a lot of issues originally.
Quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there was someone with an intimate knowledge of the shuttle
Okay,
and where
the
a
scream
daring
again.
gentleman might put ashore.
Bobby the jump scare.
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach bed?
Picked you up from it, didn't I?
And we are going to head off and let's have fun. Thanks for the luck, I really appreciate it, man, and have
It wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
a good day.
Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of
And thanks for the
capital
raid
are
as
worthy
well,
of
I really
defense,
appreciate that.
I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain. Please. My Lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it.
The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but
But
His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger, and thankfully a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
for Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria, but alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source, one that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stone and water itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but
Then I shall go in your stead.
my lord,
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
well, if you're sure, my lord, stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Let's arrive. Right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote. Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have, my dear my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, so I guess we'll end the stream here. This is the end of the stream. Mhm.